Alrighty. Why is this so loud? What is happening? Um, let's transition. Let's get over here and over here. Alrighty. So I gotta speed up what I'm doing and get this game moving. So I'm going to start designing this character fully. Um, this second pass of this character. So here we go. We're going to just do a simple concept art sort of thing here, like a pose. Yo, 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 hey, let's go, Gogeta. I'm just getting moving on this game. It's platform fighter, so I can get another character in. First, I'm gonna finish the design for this character. I really have to like look up like this is the problem with it is that you have to really commit and finish the designing this stuff. It's the hard part now. I hang around the beginning part of design a lot because it's more fun to make big changes. Now it's like to make the rest of the changes. The style copy from yesterday is still. Oh, that's right. I never did that. Okay, one second. I have to go to restream. Let me just update titles. Update all. I think at some point it will update. I also think I rushed this. Let me know when it updates. Otherwise I'm gonna have to like yeah, okay, there it is. Alright, cool. Alright, cool, we got it. Alright. Also, I'm gonna try to like not sit here and like do perfect line work and painting anymore. This is just concept work. Also, have to like this sort of the way I'm doing it. Like I have to consider the body a lot, um, because I'm doing like Capcom comic booky work, where the figure is really important. Let's continue where we left off. Why is PlayStation also the worst platform fighter of all time? Oh, that's what we're talking about. I didn't like the whole is the way the game flowed. It was kind of meandery because you couldn't kill anyone with like with knockback. You had to kill them with either I think it was either stage hazard or with a super. That wasn't fun. It was an interesting idea, but it wasn't fun at all. And also, just the characters weren't that interesting. It looked like an unpolished version of Smash. One thing I don't know if people talk about too much, it's like back when this game came out, a lot of people said this, but every attack is like a special move. Like it there's no like universal sort of thing with the game. There's no like different sort of the tools are a little muddled. Like if you look at them like tools and not attacks. Um, like a jab for one character wouldn't be the same, or it wouldn't really be a jab at all. It would just be neutral, neutral A, stuff like that. And like that's something like the super thing is like all right, so that happens eventually when you fill up your meter. But that aspect of like every attack being a special move was really weird. It was really weird, and it affected the entire game. Did you actually play it I think you said you didn't play it. And yeah, the lack of polish and like the very I guess what's the word? Lack of polish and the knockoff-ish looking aspect of it. It didn't look very good at the time. I have a copy but haven't played it. Similar to Gyo, it is something I got but have taken a while to get to. Yeah. I mean, apparently it wasn't bad. I completely forgot about it. Like, it's been like 10 years after all. But other people said it was fine. Unfortunately, I'm late enough that the DLC is possibly delisted. That's weird. Oh, I guess because this is it because like they would have to remove the servers that have it, like they have to remove it from their servers so you can't download it or something, or is like I guess it's just not sold anymore. Ah, it's balanced. Yeah, I guess that would be the case. It's just that they have to remove it from their servers, and then all the physical copies, if there were any, are gone. I think purchasing is the problem. A lot of old PS3 era software can still be re-downloaded. Oh, oh, that's interesting. Was that a PS3 game? Wait a minute. Oh, it was a PlayStation 3 game. Actually, let me just look at like a PT is exception where no one can get it again, even if they had it installed till 5 minutes ago. PS3 and Vita. Oh. So wait, PT like this the Silent Hill thing, like they had it installed. Did they really remove it? That's dumb. Okay. It released PlayStation All Stars close to Brawl. I remember the arguments back then, but was too busy with Brawl and wasn't fond of some of the character picks, Dante particularly. Oh, was Dante in that game? Oh, right, because they changed the different version of Dante. That's right. The grand finals. There. MLG Dallas. Oh, this is what is team? Oh, it's an exhibition. Okay, so it's gonna be like, and it just isn't wasn't like it looked like every other like knockoff, like the TMNT1 or Kung Fu Panda, like what it's not like it's considered as the others. As Smash, sorry. The playable demo, a debut of DMC Dante was actually PS All Stars. It was transparent that they were picking it for marketing. MVC3 at least stuck to the original. Yeah, I mean that was after it kind of DMC came out, right? And it kind of wasn't as popular. Oh man. Not to say MVC3 didn't pick some versions of character that may be divisive, like Jill or Spencer. Oh yeah, that was the different version of Jill. I remember. They're trying for Resident Evil 5. DMC was not out yet, but they used that Dante. Let me check, could be wrong. I'm right, but only by a few months. Still very deliberate. Okay. Actually, when did UMBC or I wouldn't mind as much now if the game is actually solid and I'll see. Oh, 2011, that's when that came out. Okay. 2013. Okay, I see. I never played the game, so but I heard like I only heard like it was fine, but it was like the ending was pretty okay. Yeah. DMC Dante was already announced, but okay. You mean you don't know too much about DMC? No, no, I know quite a bit about DMC. It's first of all, I forgot about it, and I just remember like my friend didn't like it at all, or he didn't like the chain to Dante, and he did tell me like the ending was pretty interesting. But I know a lot about like the Devil May Cry series, if that's what you mean. Well, it definitely is. It is definitely an abrupt ending, iconic for its Spanish dub in the community, right? They see that. Search El Dante, yeah. The music is pretty funny. I think I'm watching like yeah, there it is. Dante. Yes. This is yeah, this bug creature thing. El Donde. El Exterminatador de Demonios. I don't know Spanish. I'm watching it. Ah, silly memes. All right, let's see how this goes. If you're curious, DMC actually did very well in China, from what I can tell, presumably due to more localization. And I think the game is fine in essence, but would have been better off with another IP. Hmm, that's true. I mean, like those sort of reboots kind of have that hit and miss quality. Measured against most action games, it would be really good. Okay. What would you say is the big problem with that game? The discourse was really unhealthy in the early 2010s. Yeah, I think it would have been really toxic. I think it would have been really toxic if it happened closer to now. I think it would. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the remake and reboot hell is always gonna be. Actually, what game has been rebooted recently? Not just remade, rebooted. Okay. All right. She's also like a little short. I might be making her a little short. The biggest problem is no dedicated lock on. 30 FPS on most platforms. Oh, that's right, that was a thing. Overly easy juggles, clumsy controls, two-tier key system. Bland aesthetics, though interesting. Yeah. Two-tier key. I guess like who made it? It wasn't like was it the original director? I don't think so. Hideki Itsuno. Yeah, it was a different guy. Tamim Antoniadis. That explains a lot, but The frame rate was fine on PC, and a lot of fixes came to Fifth Edition mods and Ninja Theory. Yeah, no, I mean like the guy, it was a different director, and like I think the original director and team, it's like it's Uno, director to the information. Yeah, I think like I don't know who the battle director is, but like that sort of game requires a lot of like gameplay knowledge and experience. It was a development studio in Cambridge. Yeah, I remember he had like a patch, like a British flag patch. I think that was like a nod to that in DMC. It was developed here during the Western contractor era of Capcom's, right? This one was the most recent Crapcom era. Hmm. This is like concept art thing. So like here, okay, I gotta look up like the patterns here. 1 second. Let me actually look at this. Uh, all right. And then this has like right here. You get that other character going as well. Sorry. I forgot which Bayonettas have you played? I think you haven't played 3, I think you said. Which one do you like better, Bayonetta or Devil May Cry? Like, do you see a distinct difference between them? I think it's hard for me to like really. It was hard for me to really determine. Doom did fine, but Saints Row Skate just started. Marathon, not so much. Oh, Marathon, oh, Marathon was taken off. Forgot about Marathon. Forgot all about it. I just thought the look was so cool. Was really disappointed. Didn't really get to do well and didn't have like a good Marathon. I think you're talking about the Bungie thing. I'm talking reboots. Oh, okay. Yeah, Doom did really good. Yeah, Marathon didn't do in terms of reboots. Yeah, it kind of just let go. But I thought the new look was really good. Controversy, lack of interest. Uh, and now like Halo's getting rebooted, and I don't know what they. Well, I guess it's a different company. Never mind. That's not Bungie anymore. Though it would be smart if they went back to Bungie. Like if they just contracted them. I don't know if they can anymore, but it's so complicated. Like something about her costume is not working. Fable has a 2026 reboot. Good luck. Oh yeah, Fable. I consider it to be a reboot even with a different studio. I mean, basically it's a reboot. It makes it more of a studio if like completely different people are working on it. I mean, the Doom 2016 is basically a reboot, right? Because it's id, but it's a different like team. Fable game. There aren't many major 2020 reboots, it seems. Playground game. The company developed for the Forza series is making the Fable. Forza Horizon, sorry, not Forza series. Forza Horizon games. I played Bayo 1 to 3, not the spin-off. I played all DMC games. The experiences are very distinct for me. Oh, how so? Well, I guess they are very different. Yeah, I guess I could say because, but what do you think about it? I think Bayo peaked with one, but I'm not a very good player in any of them. I think it's hard to capture in a few comments, especially as Bayonetta 2 are very different games, even without trying to get too deep into things. Yeah, I guess. I guess if I don't think about it too hard, that's another problem. I don't like go back and think about games after I play them. Like, you don't get like the mechanics of it anyway. Because like a movie's really easy. You can just watch it again. And it's like 2 hours maximum. But like video games, you have to play them several times. Like play the same thing several times and get like the game feel. Especially for like gameplay stuff, you have to really get into it and test what is true and what isn't. I guess it's always been a thing with games. I'm trying to get like a pattern to her clothes that are like that are good. Sort of like lightning patterns as a motif for her. Mm. This tassels are really weird is the problem. Having like a big pattern on her tassel. So I'm looking like at kimonos. Because kimonos have those. It's hard to tell what's going on here. How's Hollow Knight going? It's like really distinct things though is a problem. So I need like a simple, I guess clouds. I guess I can do clouds. Nah, it is too hard to write my explanation right now. It's too broad a question for 9 games, which largely play differently, even if DMC is sort of consistent. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. Just I wouldn't be able to explain it either. Explain the distinct differences even between like Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate. I'm still lost in Hollow Knight, but found a clue recently. Oh, that's good. Not an FAQ person at all. Like, do you ever like give up and eventually go to the game FAQs walkthroughs? I don't think I've done that recently at all. Pretty proud of myself. Not that I played that many games. Your head has to be a little smaller. You have to do the 8 heads thing instead of what I'm doing right now. Yeah. Going to a guide is a last resort. I will admit that I was close to cheating yesterday using a cheesy exploit. We'll improve here from here on. Yeah, oh yeah, that's another thing, like learning exploits on YouTube and stuff. I think I told you, like Metroid Dread, I I actually accidentally found the screw attack skip or a screw attack skip, like because I was just like I was playing and I was just thinking like something was barely possible. This is after I beat the game, so I was like I was doing something and I was thinking like this is barely possible for me to do this. It wasn't like the intended way, but eventually I got it and it was like the skip. But this was after I beat the game. Yeah, hang on, I'll have to get something as well. Okay. I'm trying to maintain the silhouette here, so do this ribbon. I see this ribbon or like these not ribbon, like they're like a cloth everywhere on old Japanese traditional stuff. Okay. Oh, she has a sword, right? That's her weapon. Do you playing other games as well? Like at the time, same time with Hollow Knight, or are you like a one game guy? Because I have like I'll play like only one game at a time, obviously, but I also like will boot up Smash as well. That is not considered like finishing a game like Smash. Oh, looks cool. At some point, I'm gonna like make a video about designing this stuff, and I'm gonna say like this character went through so many different iterations, and one of them was like she had these gigantic ribbons that would float around, and as she would do like moves like this, that's why she's doing all these like floaty moves, is that they would just like be very good flourish, right? Um, and I removed them because I thought they were really stupid. And they ended up not like fitting any art direction, but now they're back. Like this is really cool. I have these. I hope I can keep them. I'm not a one game guy, but I try to limit how many titles I play at a time. I won't get any more Persona games till I finish P3 Portable. Yeah, P3 Portable. Oh wow, P3P. Yeah. Oh, Shin Megami Tensei. Tensei Persona's part of that series. It's like a spin-off or something. Oh no, it was just like okay. It's a spin-off of okay, okay, yeah. It is. Yeah, they stopped using SMT as part of the marketing from Persona 5 out onwards. Now, Shin Megami Tensei seems like a spin-off as it is much more than Persona. Any spin-offs you can think of which have main series potential, man? Do I even know any spin-offs? Wait. RuneScape is a spin-off? What is this list? Oh, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Yeah, that is a spin-off. It's a main game spin-off. Um, Nier Automata. That could be a pretty interesting series. I think WoW and FF14 kind of count, maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they would count. Warcraft came first, and Final Fantasy is very different from 14. Borderlands, can play that. Uh, Shadow the Hedgehog. I haven't played it, but I don't know, maybe. Uh, Pac-Man World. Didn't play that. Uh, no, I mean, I guess do like the Mario games count and like Crash Team Racing, Mario Kart, obviously their main game stuff. Crash Team Racing, Diddy Kong Racing, like that would count. Um, I'm looking through a list of them. I don't consider Shadow the Hedgehog to be a spin-off, but I kind of see it for Sonic Rush as its new gameplay style and separate style of play. Hmm. Excuse me. No, just all spin-offs, not my Sims spin-off. What the hell is RuneScape a spin-off of? What is this list? Oh, Dragon Wilds. Well, that's trying to do a thing. Oh, yeah. I think numbers of sports racing spin-offs. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. That's another one. It's a completely different thing. Um, let's see. Castlevania spin-offs. I don't know any of these. Halo. Oh, Halo Wars, Halo ODST would be actually, now look back at it. Halo ODST. I guess it was just a Halo game. It wasn't really that different. The Mana series. It started off as a Final Fantasy Gaiden of sorts. Okay, I mean that's a very good game series. Halo Wars was a thing. I didn't play that though, but I heard it was Halo Wars 2 wasn't that bad. Final Fantasy had a couple. Crystal Chronicles was a thing. I think is there like a second one? Yeah, there's a couple. Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin, the Kill Chaos one was hilarious. I only ever saw the memes from that. It's so funny. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog is far better than it has any right to be. I don't think I saw the Game Grumps playthrough of that. It was very like high quality, honestly. I want to play Stranger in Paradise. Stranger of Paradise seemed weirder name. Stranger in Paradise of Paradise. It looks hilarious, but also fun. Oh, Zelda spin-offs. I mean, the Hyrule Warriors. But I don't care about Muso games really, honestly. Um, remember Tingle's Rupee Land? I don't think I played this other either. Yeah, I didn't play this at all. See the CDI games. Link's crossbow training. Very strange. Remember that peripheral though. I guess like what's that game? Crypt of the Necrodancer, Hyrule Cadence, Cadence of Hyrule. Yeah. That's I would like a series of that. That'd be interesting. Had a whole story with it too. Mario has like a million. Mario has like Mario Party, Luigi's Mansion, all the like a lot of the Mario sports games, and the Wario games. So Mario has so many like spin-off. Super Princess Peach, like there's so many like spin-off games in Mario. The Donkey Kong ones, I guess it can't, but it doesn't make any sense because Mario is a Donkey Kong spin-off. So, but the entire Mario series is a Donkey Kong spin-off. The Tingle games did not release in America. Reggie thinks you guys are afraid of him. Daxter was a nice spin-off on PSP. That's right. Just there's so many Mario games or Donkey Kong games, I should say. I think EX Troopers is amazing, of course. Huh, yeah, what is EX Troopers? Oh yeah, this was. Oh yeah, right. You told me about this. Yeah, the Lost Planet series. Yeah. I mean, I guess like Donkey Kong only has spin-offs, right? It has Donkey Kong Country and then Donkey Kong 64, which now has Donkey Kong Bonanza is another one. So the original Donkey Kong game and like Donkey Kong Junior Math are okay, I guess. Metroid Prime. Oh, Metroid Prime had its own spin-off as Metroid Prime Pinball Hunters, Federation Force. I didn't play these games though. Donkey Kong, Mario, Yoshi. It's a spin-off family tree. But yeah, it's weird to think that the Mario games are just a spin-off of Donkey Kong series. But I guess it's only taking the character. No, no, the platforming is involved. But like Mario is like a spin-off machine. All their like so many of their games are franchises. Didn't Metal Gear have Metal Gear had a couple, but I didn't play these games except for Revengeance. No, I didn't play Revengeance. What am I saying? I should get to it. Pokemon. God, there's so many. Mystery Dungeon. How many of these were there? There's several. Okay, there was a couple, yeah. Um the Puzzle League, Rumble, Art Academy. I played this. Detective Pikachu. That was a franchise. MG Acid was a spin-off, right? Yeah, that was a card game, I think. Oh my god. Pokemon Sleep. Pokemon Shuffle. Pokemon Smile. Oh, the trading card game. Oh yeah, the Pokemon trading card game was cool. That was its own thing. I only played Pokemon Snap and Detective Pikachu from the spin-off. The Pokemon trading card game should have been an entire series. I remember this. This was fun. I really enjoyed this one. It was set up like a Pokemon game where you went and like bought gyms and tournaments and stuff and Elite Four and everything. Pokemon Unite is another one. We could be here forever. Pokemon Go, I don't know how that's gonna be a franchise. I don't think it has to be. It's still unbelievably popular. Pokemon TCG has a sequel in Japan only. I actually remember that too. Oh. A fan translation exists, of course. I quite like that. Sonic the Hedgehog's got to have yeah, it's like a million spin-offs. The Mean Bean Machine. I'm sure a lot of people would like that. Knuckles Chaotix, Murder of Sonic, Sega Sonic. It's the fighting game I didn't play. All Stars Racing. All-Star Racing. Oh, Black Knight and Secret Rings are considered spin-offs. Sonic Boom, but these are all not great. Free Riders. Sonic Jump. Sonic R. There's so many. There's like Sonic Pinball. I think Sonic Pinball was pretty popular. Riders was a series. There's so many of these. Sonic the Fighters. Yeah, the storybook games are their own sub-series. A sub-series of two. Yeah. What are the Kirby games? Kirby spin-offs. And I guess, like, would you consider Robobot or Canvas Curse as a spin-off because it's so different? This Canvas Curse is very different, right? All right. I consider Canvas Curse to be different and spin-off, but I still think it's my favorite Kirby. Oh, okay. The core goals are the same, but how you interact with Kirby and Kirby's properties being so different make it a spin-off, yeah. I just feel like just you pick it up and you instantly know it's a different type of game. Where you make the platforms. The platformer where you make the platforms yourself. What was that game where you like would draw anything and it would come to life and it would fight for you? It kind of had like a guy who looked like Finn, the human from Adventure Time, but he had like a red hat. Uh, Drawn to Life. No, this wasn't it. No. No, this wasn't the character. This is I need the actual character. Drawn to Life or Scribblenauts. Scribblenauts was it. I bet I'm gonna look this up. I'm pretty sure it's Scribblenauts. Yeah, it's Scribblenauts. I don't know this one. Alright. Fix the drawing here, as I usually have to. Yeah, so there's quite a few spin-offs that have main game potential. I guess potential, like a spin-off that only really had one. Back to Sonic, do you think you could see your games at Sage one day? Who's Sage? Fan-made Sonic games. Oh, I saw a good range of games at the showcase, including multiple platform fighters. What is this? Let's see. This game is so... This is like a bunch of indie games. That's interesting. Say 2025 showcase. It isn't only fan games. I could see. Yeah. I could see like a lot of Sega stuff. I saw Crazy Taxi inspired thing right there. What was that game? What's the Electric Jester? What's his name? I forgot his actual name. Spark, the Electric Jester? Yeah, I saw like I think that was a platform fighter. That was interesting. Spark, yeah, Spark the Electric Jester. I'm sure Freedom Planet must have been a Sage. I remember Freedom Planet a few times before it came out, but they included a lot of things which have Dreamcast and Saturn wives, yeah. Look, oh, this is like an 18-minute one showcase. Dang. That was a Sonic platform fighter. Since Sonic and Sage have broad appeal, Sage is even broader. Yeah. I didn't realize there was this many fan games. Like so many things that people make. Sonic Colors Demastered. Sonic Colors, I did play that. It was good. We should have a we should have been waiting Sage instead of the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, the Nintendo Direct was nothing. Well, I had Metroid Prime, but we already knew that was coming. At least it got a release date. The only thing like I like know about Metroid Prime was that it hasn't been delayed again. That was a nice confirmation. I hope like the Metroid Prime the 4 won't be as like small, I guess is the term. It didn't feel like a 2 and 3 didn't feel like epic stories so much. 3 felt like a good conclusion, I guess, but the mystery wasn't there as much. I guess now there will be a mystery because I have no idea what's going on in Metroid Prime 4. So many games. Oh, Star Garden, that's right. I don't have grasp on timeline. Is Prime 4 at the end of some important pivot point? No. Prime 1 through 3. Prime is actually sort of a spin-off of the main series timeline, so I guess we could say that that's a spin-off. Um, Prime 1 and 3 are one story, or 1 through 3 are one story, and then it ends with 3. And then it starts like Prime 4 is like the start of a new one, I think. I guess maybe like the hunters and Federation Force have something to do with Prime 4, but I wouldn't know. Prime 3 is a pretty good ending to the Prime series. And now they're like starting over with a new story. I know about Sage for a while and even tried some demos, but I never properly grasped how broad the fandom is till I watched this. Yeah, it's like 18 minutes. I was like I'd never heard of any of these. I heard of like the Star Garden thing. But the Sonic fandom is gigantic. It's insane. And it has been like for decades. That's some genius character design, whoever actually designed Sonic and redesigned him for modern. Okay. Let's get this perspective right. Okay. Alrighty. I think do something about her like arm. Have you ever been like besides these games, have you ever been involved in like a have you ever seen like a game be from start to finish? I guess a big game indie game come out from start to finish. Like the like say like how Hollow Knight started as like Hungry Knight in a game jam or something. I don't think I've ever seen a game start development and have like all the development materials come out, and I usually just see them like at the end. I see some of Rushdown Revolt's development, but not that much of it. Oh my god. This chair sucks now. It's so old. I'm definitely forgetting a lot of them since I backed on a few Kickstarter, but Crosscode is one of my earliest ones. What's Crosscode? Oh yeah, you showed me this. That's right. Very well done. To date, I've backed around 15 crowdfunding campaigns for games. Some have not been delivered on yet. I don't think I'm getting that EU version. Yeah. But I think wasn't there a game that came out we were talking about, right? What was it? Silk Song, I think. Was there a Kickstarter for this? I don't think there was. Oh, there was actually. Silk Song is an expanded stretch goal. Yeah. Yeah, no one really I guess no one really it'd be funny if they actually just went through with it. They actually made one. I don't know if they can anymore. As I understand it, it was projected as an additional playable character as part of the DLC campaign when it ballooned into a whole game. That's right. Yeah, that's why it's only. That's why the Kickstarter right here is for Hollow Knight and the stretch goal, second playable character. The last stretch goal was a second playable character. With their own unique quests and abilities, and that was a whole video game. There was a third playable character, but it wasn't funded. Did they ended up just doing the rest of these anyway? Um, there's after second playable character, there is Coliseum of Fools. It's like a challenge arena and 4 new bosses. There's a third playable character. There's a PS Vita version and the Abyss, a massive expansion for only the hardiest adventurers, plus 4 new bosses. More goals to reveal if you make it that far. I don't actually know if they delivered on the goals that they missed. They definitely got enough money to do so, even if they don't have the time. Yeah. Excuse me. I think the maximum one they had was, let me see. Maximum amount of money would be 85,000. PS Vita ship has sailed, but I'm sure someone will do a homebrew port, right? Okay. I went to the I can't remember which museum I went to actually. I think it was the New York one, the big New York History Museum. And I saw these really cool, like heavily decorated swords, like katanas. This is what I want to give to her. Like, nah, I want to like redesign. I mean, there's not like much to do here. So like to think about it, like there's not much has changed because the silhouette hasn't actually changed in this character much. So like if I just do this. I have a reference photo of that katana as well. Do I actually? It's on my phone somewhere. It's gonna be years ago now, though. Uh, when was it? Yeah, it must have been very many. Oh no, it's probably on my computer then. It's been a very long time. Let me see if it's on my computer. Um, or not. No, 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 no. Hmm. It was somewhere. Oh wait, it's in storage in my other hard drive. Here they are. It was before this. Oh, was this it? Oh, uh, oh no, this is very old now. Might be here. No, it's not here. Man. Where is that picture? No, I can't find it, but it's somewhere. Mm. Uh, and sort of like she was really twisted around in this, so I want to maintain that because this is for animations, not like for a particular single drawing. There's the thing. There's a sword. Well, like the standard ninja bullshit sword. But... Hey, Jinx. I just bought a D20. Like a dice? That's cool. You bet to get into magic? It's so awesome. I don't think I don't think I don't think I have any of those like dice. I let it make a lot of decisions for me today. Oh, okay. It's basically like a magic 8 ball. I do have one of those. I don't know where it is, honestly. Very complicated pose I decided to choose for this. What decisions did it make for you? What what have you what part of your life have you left up to chance? In 2 days, it's my sister's 18th birthday. Well, happy birthday. Did you use it to decide a present for her? Uh, yeah. Yeah, I should look at like the reference for this. This is a I was gonna buy her a magnetic Remy toy that looked like from the movie version. Oh, we're gonna buy her. Didn't end up going with it. You see some. Looking at old pictures, actually, I'm a little distracted. I should look at these. These are pretty good. Here's a look at Crater Lake. I went to Crater Lake and I might paint one of these. I should like just start doing this. Like all these pictures I have, I don't really do anything with. I have a lot of these type of pictures. If you've ever been here, very good. But anyway, Jinx, your sister's a big fan of Ratatouille. I assume that's who Remy is. You took that photo yourself? Yeah, yeah. I took a bunch of these photos. Actually, that was one good one. I took like a million of them. Not a million, quite a few. This is Mount Rainier. Can't remember where a lot of this comes from. This is San Francisco. Anyway, should stop being so distracted. Okay, so this is gonna be like this. And from the back, how does it look? It's also something I haven't considered. No, it was let's see, come on. All right, there we go. Be way more, by the way, all the way back here. But yeah, it's like that. One second, I'm gonna just get this roughed in, and then okay. Should be pulled downwards a bit. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Right there. Okay. think I think that's it. It really pulls back. Let me see what I have here. It's too much from the side. Maybe more like this. And her hands should be like that. A lot of this is like not being taken into account of the smear. Like, a lot of the smear not only holds us together, like really, it's a really big part of it. Now it kind of brings it all together in that motion. Okay. Right. There's like an extreme pose here. Needs more heft here. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna take a break for a second. I will be back. Perfect. Alright, I'm talking. It's gonna be like 20 minutes. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Let's get back to it. Excuse me. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Here we go. All right, so I should bring in the right. One second. File system is getting really big. All right, it's already in here, actually. I just need to bring, I think. Oh no, it wasn't in this one. Where was it? Oh, right, it's over here. This. I need to bring like the idle pose. This pose looks a lot better, and I need to make sure this other one here also has this sort of look. So I'm a bit all business today because I really need to get this done. But let's see. I was thinking of adding like an RPG mechanic sort of thing. I think I talked about it with a perk system. I was thinking like adding that sort of quick RPG mechanic to this, like a branching one. Like if you die, you can choose perks. Like you have a perk here, and then like you have like another branching path, another branching path. So every time you die, you can choose some sort of modifier. Do you have a mantra, meditation, or music which helps you get stuff done? No, nothing in particular. It's just music in general. But honestly, I have trouble just getting stuff done. And for the very unfortunate thing, it's usually like if I just have nothing going on, it's easier for me to get stuff done, which really sucks. It makes it a very like unenjoyable experience. Think like I don't know if you heard like the memes of like artists looking for a 5-hour video to do while they or do an illustration, like that's something like I do. I look for videos constantly. A roguelike mode for your platform fighter? I don't know. We were gonna have to check the Berlin interpretation. Yeah. I was thinking like this would be in game. Like in the versus mode, the main mode. So like picking perks or a style change on the Angel platforms. Yeah, basically. I was thinking that. Sonic Battle did go full roguelike, but has something similar. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I think not sure, but you choose from one of three styles on spawn, which have type advantages, which even allows for one-hit kills in specific cases. It adds RPS, but I'm not sure how competitively sound it is. Yeah, that was another thing of making a toggle. But then you would have to like, it's kind of like how some custom moves are like totally unbalanced. I can like a game's story, music, animation, art, and all. It isn't a given that it holds up to the highest level, as we've seen with Smash. Uh, yeah. I mean, like, like most indie games aren't gonna like If even if you don't, if they aren't platform fighters, you can see that they're like don't have Smash level of polish, but they're still very good or better, honestly. I mean that the game can have a faulty design if played specifically for score versus speedrunning as well. Yeah, yeah, that the game. Yeah, I think like Smash is in a great spot where it's really sound despite so many ways to play. Yeah, it was. I guess it was really made like that. You know, like Sakurai is very smart, or his team is also very smart. They haven't brought back a lot of modes though. They haven't brought back like coin, score, that sort of thing. Or maybe they have, and I just don't play those anymore. I don't play. They did bring like special Smash back. Let's see. Coin was gone in Ult. Score was gone in Smash 4. Did you like those modes? I enjoyed Coin mode. Coin mode was fun for like at the time. I didn't understand score mode. I just kind of played it and I never really checked like how it worked. I was really young at the time, so I didn't know. Besides other things, that's why I think every Smash has something to offer, as the level of polish has always been up there, even if the game's feel and modes change. Yeah, the general like thing of Smash, the general gameplay of Smash is very good. The general like the base foundational gameplay of Smash is very good. I very rarely played Score or Coin, but I like them being there. Both are a loss, as they could have added to event spirit matches. The event matches were great too. Melee's had the best event matches. But I guess yeah, the spirit matches were similar to those, sort of. Score is very hard to understand Smash Ultimate to a comical degree. See, does Smash Ultimate half score. I remember they kind of removed it. Was it in Brawl? I can't remember which classic mode wasn't really like didn't have all the. Oh no, they do have all of them. They always have all of them. That's right. As in score technically gets counted in Smash Ult single player, but it acknowledge anything, but never being hit or being fast. Yeah, I don't think it like breaks it down, right? We went from the game rewarding you for winning without running or attacking to barely acknowledging your style. Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna try Smash 64 speed run. I want to see. Yeah, the hard, very hard mode and all that. Is this Tass? No, it's a guy. Speed run this single player. Cheap shot. I remember mine. What was cheap shot? Do you remember what that was? It gives you like minus 99 score in Smash 64. No damage was another one. That was like you didn't take any damage the whole time. I think it was hitting someone from behind from a distance, maybe. I'll check. I was watching a speed run where he did that. Speedster. Break the targets bonuses. Break the targets and board the platforms. The custom ones were great for each character. Those were really good. I should make that too. Like I should practice that. Use one type of move in over 35% of attacks, not given if single move or special move is earned. Okay. Yeah, spamming. All right. Yeah. These proportions I have to get to. Actually, I guess now the classic modes are kind of custom, like in Ultimate, but is there like a giant mode in one of them? I guess it's like the bosses are like, you know, Rathalos and stuff. But I don't know if there's like a mid-game giant mode. I really like Sephiroth in classic mode. Sephiroth is really good because all he's is the boss rush. I really enjoy that. Imagine if we had Smash commentators who called your victory mystic because you won while being on the revival platform. Well, we need less esports commentators. I remember I was this is kind of unrelated to what you're actually asking, but I remember watching TI this Dota thing recently, which I wasn't interested in, but my friends were watching it, and like the difference between like a fighting game thing, but and TI, it was like it was so corporate, sanitized, boring. We need some more like we need some more sauce in commentating. Oh, you mean the grassroots defense? Let me give you a recommendation. Oh, okay. Non-esports FGC commentary is something else. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, let's see this. Why not try right after done with this speed run, the 7-minute speed run? It's like a little bit left. Honestly, it's not that big. All right, anyway. All right, there it is. Oh, I remember this. Okay, I know this clip. Yeah, I know what this is. This is great. Nicki Minaj. I see you. This is what esports took from you, yeah. I figured you'd seen it. It came up in my feed again. Marshall Obama's a treasure, yeah. That's great. I mean, the best one's gonna be like Yipes is gonna be a good one. He's like a really like a million compilations at this point. Who did the speedrun of Smash 64? Let me see. Uh, Moe. What's this? This guy. And here's, I guess, like, here's the video. To give her like the her VFX as well. Normally I see tasks for multi or games like this, speed runs. Okay. Mm. All right, that's a little better. All right, there we go. Yeah, it looks like a lot different when she doesn't have. It's way big, way too big. Starts to look unproportional now. Right there. All right. Do you ever browse OST for games you've never played? As a Sonic Fire Emblem Smash fan, I do it regularly. Not regularly, but I think when I hear that this game's soundtrack is amazing. Actually, you know what? A lot of the times recently, I browse OSTs for like games I've played because I can't hear the music. Like I did not no music really stuck out to me during the game. So people like say, "Oh wow, the music's amazing," and I have to look through it. Like DK Bonanza was one of them. I looked through the OST for like a lot of the music in the game because I couldn't hear it. Doom was another one. Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, because like I didn't notice some of the music. I noticed quite a bit of the music in Doom, but like not all of it. I ask as I regularly listen to Monster Hunter Nikki's soundtrack, which is very relaxing. Oh, but recently, like music has gotten like less pronounced in video games, so um, it's I've had to look like go through it. sort of in the background. Or I had to go through it after the fact. Mario Odyssey was another one. I don't like a lot of Mario Odyssey's music. People were telling me like Mario Odyssey had amazing music and not to listen to it because it wasn't very good. Breath of the Wild had a bunch of them, and Tears of the Kingdom. It's very lackluster or not pronounced music. I do try to avoid spoiling games, so I wouldn't go out of my way to hear the whole OST in some cases. Yeah, because the titles actually might give it away, right? I think I've had that happen. Hmm. I think this is a little too. All right. Speaking of titles, I don't know what route of Three Houses has God Shattering Star. That song slaps. I think I've had that recommended to me before as well. I hope we get a similar song in Fortune's Weave. I think I've only played Awakening. I don't know if I played the others. Wow. It's right at the gate. Everyone knows God Shattering Star is the OST of Luigi getting a 0 to death in Smash Ult. Okay, I haven't seen that video. Let me see. It was used for a lot of memes. Yeah. God Shattering Star Luigi. Luigi grabs you at 0. Okay. I'm starting to remember this stuff. Oh, wow. 6%. Gotta hate Luigi. Yeah, Luigi grabs you at 0. At 21 million views for a Fire Emblem song. 321K for a short combo by Luigi. Oh. 21 million. I saw like one song got 3.2 billion views. It was Closer, but I can't remember what it was called, who the name was, the people were. But it was like that really big song, but 21 million. Oh yes, the tasks break the target stuff. That's interesting. Let me see this N64 one. This takes me back. The original Board the Platforms, really good. They're so creative. Okay. This is like everyone's Board the Platforms. This goes over. Things like Board the Platforms and Break the Target truly legitimates how Smash had diverse character kits from the beginning. Yeah. Board the Platforms is really was a really different. That's like something that never came back, I think. Board the Platform specifically. I guess maybe like as the amount of characters ballooned, they couldn't just make a personalized stage for every single one of them. Also, I think Melee's development was really stressed. I imagine Sakurai must have interviewed about it or done a book column, but I wonder when they became part of the vision. Dragon King only had one character, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think the Dragon King was just like a tech demo. Yeah, Board the Platforms had one chance. It was very good. It was fun. Very good game. Or yeah, good little platforming thing. I think Melee had 2 short dev cycles. Smash 4 wasn't likely to have it for all DLCs, but Smash Out gave Spirit battles for all characters. Yeah, but I think these like platform. Okay, it was nothing. Sorry about that. I think these platforming challenges would be too difficult for every character. As opposed to like battle stuff. Because like specific to their techniques and stuff, not like a fight. No, my phone ringtone is an alarm. Am I like actually where am I visible? Okay, so yeah, okay, so about here is where I'm not invisible. Alright. See, I want to see. Let's see links. These tasks are crazy. Yeah, the boomerang. What they do with the boomerang in tasks is pretty crazy. This is like I'm looking at like the actual sprite work now. Like how is this gonna go? It's a little bit easier because Smash tasks are unhinged and the hit stun makes it so much real too, yeah. This is some like absurd hit stun. That they really like I've seen like I don't know if they like removed it in Brawl, but they made you able to cancel it, but the full hit stuns are still very long. Starting to get somewhere with this. I think this has to go, and I'll just delete this. There we go. This little respite. The boomerangs, yeah, the boomerangs are crazy in tasks. All right. Hmm. All right. It's more like a Power Ranger sort of situation we're going with. Just like this kimono pattern at the bottom here. What? Oh, okay. Don't know how animating all these patterns are gonna go, but let's see. You have a role for her, but not a name so far. No, I haven't. This character, yeah, this character had a name, has a name. Originally, it was Onryo, but everyone uses that. Every single person uses that. And on top of that, what's his face? Ghost of Tsushima. It's like the ultimate weeb thing right now is to use that because Ghost of Tsushima also has a character named Onryo with this fucking hat thing as well. So I'm changing her name to Kijo, which is like a demon woman, like woman, like a demon Oni woman. So it also gives me an idea for her mask, which is like that. It's not great, honestly. That this isn't a great. Nah, this isn't a great portrait, but this is good enough right now. Just starting to get how her hair would look, what material the mask would be made out of, that sort of thing. The color scheme for the new one, that sort of thing. Onryo is a vengeful ghost. Um, I mean, not that I'm pronouncing it properly. Is that it? I don't know how to write it. Ugh. I don't know why I'm telling you about. You know, you actually know Japanese. you, trans. Yeah, yeah, basically, Oni woman. Yeah, let me write that down. I don't know the best pronunciation either. Don't worry. Yeah. That's not Onryo, actually. I shouldn't write that. It's Kijo. Her sword might be a little too big. The proportions are a little too big here. Because like now she's lost the big sleeves, she lost a lot of like presence, especially in the top half of her body. You can really see like she's just kind of some woman in a suit, which is not great because she's supposed to be like this big monster person. You found a silver bracelet? Hey, Jinx again. It does look like she has like a little more like interest though. It's a little more interesting. So let me see if this will be too much. You found a silver bracelet for your sister? Kijo seems a bit dull, but I'll let you work it out. Yeah, Onryo definitely sounds way cooler. Uh, Oni Baba is also a thing, but I think that means old woman. I don't know, maybe we'll see. It doesn't help that I'm like just a turbo weeb and I don't know any of these like this terminology. On the ground. You found a silver bracelet on the ground, okay. I was eating shawarma and there it was. Wow, it's like a gift. I think anything can work. Onibaba implies an old woman, but could have Iron Earland discussion. I mean, yes, she's supposed to be like a. She's supposed to be imitating like a monster. So that's what the theatrics are for. Unless you're going to dip it more into lore, give it sauce. It is a stock folklore name, yeah. It's supposed to be a pretty folklore heavy game, actually. Like the lore I'm thinking of. Philip the Bird is still the next best name, yeah. I like that too. I do like this look. It does give like this is the kind of like fantasy look I was going for. On the right. I should actually let's get that. Let's not forget that I actually have to do this as well. I may have a stronger impression when other characters show up, but it may be a lot of scope to have a story or character interactions instead of lore. No, I was planning character. I was actually planning character interactions, and this game is supposed to be a little more like adult than like Smash. So I was thinking making all of them really racist against each other, because like the Sonic Crossworld demos out. Oh, okay. Praise be. I was thinking of making them like really racist against each other because they're not supposed to be like friends or know each other. And in this world, like I'm not gonna get into the lore, but I have gotten quite a bit of it actually. It's but like the world's kind of been like split up quite a bit, and everyone's become very xenophobic. So I was thinking of making them like interact, and they just were like really didn't like each other, off rip. But I don't know, that wouldn't really make them for very good heroes. I think like if someone's actually legitimately racist, it's it's really hard to like them. So I was thinking like just going like with foreigner. It's like they don't like foreigners. None of them. It's also like a Street Fighter thing where everyone is like everything is split up into countries. So like this is obviously the Japanese one, and then there was a French one I was talking about. Don't know where the mech is gonna come. The mech one was German because it's supposed to be a very like German engineering. Like that was a stereotype I was going with. The American one I wanted to have a lot of guns, and it was gonna be like a cyberpunk thing. I haven't gotten anywhere with that though. Like I yeah, I haven't gotten anywhere with that though. I think that has potential, but you need to go more punch out. Then from there, he bad. Who bad? Oh, she bad. Thank you. My previous message was censored. Okay. I assume bad meaning good. Yes, so yes. She not now that I look at it, like I'm trying to think if I played a fighting game with that sort of dynamic. I haven't yet. Yeah, what the hell? How far back is YouTube? That's not what I was talking about. Oh, okay, you're not talking about okay. Sorry. So like what do you play on like easy to let's fix console? Oh. I know the great Ace Attorney and Metaphor have that. Oh, it's core parts of the story, but not fighting game. That's right. Metaphor, I think I heard quite a bit about racism. Tales Symphonia also had quite a bit of racism for. I think it was elves or half elves. I remember that aspect of it. I should really stop voice that writing. Yeah, it's hard to gets hard to parse a little bit. All right, let me like start shading this stuff for real. I have a crappy laptop. A six not worth detailing depending on the firewall. We still got some fictional racism. That's right. Did you know that all cows are racist? Are they? What do you think about me? Oh, yeah, right. You have a cow. So I think you'll like this game. I think you'll like the game with the characters being all racist against each other. Wait, what? I didn't know they. I was thinking of making like little character interactions to start off instead of a full story. Like what's the word? And I was thinking of like making them all actually racist against each other because they're like sort of like a like the issue with this world, the lore is that they're all xenophobic. Like the world has gotten very um less global, has gotten more xenophobic. Everyone's got more closed off in their own countries, and so they become like more racist. So when these guys meet, like this is the Japanese one, and then there's like the French one, there's a German one, the American one. Like when they all meet, the interactions are actually kind of like they don't like each other immediately. They're all kind of racist, but it's hard to make that like, good. Like how do you make a character likable and very racist? So also, is it gonna be on mobile? I can put it on mobile. I think. Well, it wouldn't start there, but I can probably find a way. Or paid. Pim. I mean, I was gonna think it was gonna be this one was gonna be paid, but that's so far out. Like, I would have to do free early accesses, betas, all that. I think it's with workshopping a character relationships art, so it's less flat, even if they do trend towards being xenophobic. Right, Sam Show and World Heroes are possibly games I should check out to see if they did any of this. Yeah, I think character relationship charts. I did that once a long time ago for a school project, and that was very useful. But generally, like, actually, no, there's only one place where there's like more than one character, like two French characters is what I'm thinking, and they're partners, or like police partners. I lied about the cows, by the way. I figured. But you would know. You are a cow. That that is a cow PFP. What if the Brit and Japanese get along? No bias, but the French and Brits are mortal enemies. The French and British are mortal enemies, apparently. I didn't realize you guys didn't let that go, but yeah, that would be pretty funny. Yeah, maybe some of them could like each other. Maybe some of them would like leave people alone. With like, you calling me fat? I'm calling. I just assume you guys are all exactly like your profile pictures. Last Gogeta is actually Sonic. Why would you use a profile picture if it wasn't you exactly? Wait, do you think I'm fat? I don't know. I don't think you're fat. You're probably fine. A. You alright? Did something happen? I'm missing something? Oh, I'm not online. Alright, that's what happened. You alright, Jinx? She's now looking back at that. That doesn't look too bad. It's not like I have to like laughing sound effect. Oh, laughing. Okay. Okay, I see. I thought something bad, really bad happened. Um, yeah, the lighting system here isn't great. Alrighty. Mhm. Okay. Bro, just read the comment above. You'll get it. I think there's like a delay between what I'm seeing these and when you're actually saying something. There's like a really long delay actually. 60 seconds I think I put up there, yeah. YouTube has a 60-second delay between when I'm getting your like your Sorry about that. I don't like this. I don't like this like this gold color is all right. Okay, hang on guys. 1 second. Actually, no. You on Twitch? I'm also on Twitch. Yeah, I'm also on Twitch. But guys, I gotta call it early. We'll do a free day tomorrow. We got quite a bit done today. I'm on Twitch. Yeah. Okay, I gotta go. But yeah. Thanks for coming. We'll do a free day tomorrow. I'll think of what I'm gonna do, and then we'll get to that. I'll see you. Thanks for talking as well. It does make these things go much faster. Got stuff to do, not just Hollow Knight on my end. Yeah. Busy, busy, busy. Unfortunately. Or fortunately, it depends. But yeah, bye.